Okay guys, thought I'd do a really quick video. Someone's asked in the comments to do a view of the Carpuride on the new mount, and concerns are it's going to be too near to the other screen, etc, etc. You can move it over to one side, but you do tend to get some fouling then on the wing mirrors, etc. So I'll just take it on a quick spin and we'll have a quick look. And you can see on this road it's so bumpy I can't even put it onto navigation. There we go. So what I can say off first hand is that the mount I made that was secured onto the back of the screen on this particular rough road, as you can see there, it's no different. And one of the negatives on this now, I may not have tightened this up too tightly at the back, I'll pull over and check, but the screen seems to be capsizing, so it's heading on its way down. I think the mount I made and welded up was a lot more solid. I'll just pull over here to the side and just double check I've got it tightened up enough. I mean, it's very neat once it's installed onto the bike. It's a neat solution. Get neutral and get the side stand down a second. So we'll try that. I've tightened it up. I don't think it was too tight at the back on the thumb turn. So we'll try again. It's a pretty neat solution. It has brought it nearer to me than the bracket I manufactured and made myself. That's not a bad thing, to be honest. It's quite viewable there. I mean, you've got the screen underneath. It's still full display. To be honest, the bracket that I had on before, the one I made in an earlier video, you've seen it if you work your way back through there, was it was a lot more towards the screen, so a lot further back away from me. This is the thing I was trying to get over by connecting the nav mount from AliExpress. You can see the vibration on the screen now as opposed to the fixed screen down below. Now the bracket on the back is fixed onto the back of the screen, so I just assumed that it would be just as solid as the screen below. And obviously the problem you've got is the Carpuride then fixes via a ball joint to the bar, and then obviously you've got a section that connects to the back of that extends it further out, so if you like it's on an arm. So just pull up here and we'll try a different position on it. The Carpuride itself is a fantastic piece of kit. Like I said before, if you troll back on my earlier videos, there is a video on this and there is a discount code in there. I'm just going to get off the bike and have a look, see if I can rejig this in a different position. So you can see the configuration behind, or you may be able to if you can get the camera in there. And what happens, you've got this bar and it comes forward and up. I think before I had it rotated to the side, something like this. That might be more advantageous. We'll have a look. And not really, it's still and it won't tilt back any further than that's the maximum tilt on this particular bracket. This bracket here won't spin any further forward to take that further back. So it's a bit of a catch-22. I think I like it better there, just offset, I think. So we'll have another look. And what we'll do, we'll on the Carpuride we'll go into Apple Maps, if we can find Apple Maps, and we'll try the voice. Navigate home.
Directions to where?
Home.
Getting directions to home.
So yeah, the voice activation is pretty good. Obviously once you get directions to home. Okay. Let's try another thing. We'll try and get some music playing on YouTube Music. I don't know whether you can pick any of that up that I'm hearing in my Cardo headset, but I'm getting voice by voice, turn by turn, and we'll just play music on YouTube Music. Now I've got YouTube Music playing in my earphones, and I'm assuming that you're not going to be able to hear that, but if I click on the we should be able to go to split screen on this. Yeah, we're on split screen, so we've got the music playing on the right hand side, got the navigation on the left hand side. So I would say that the mount's a neater solution than the solution I had. The fixing solution is a lot harder because you have to dismantle the front of the bike. So there's not a lot in it really. I mean, I've spent €30 on a bracket that's pre-manufactured as opposed to the one I made myself, which is a bit wider and a bit bigger. So swings and roundabouts. I can't say anything bad about the bracket. Once you get it mounted and it's on, it's pretty good, to be honest. It doesn't negate what I was experiencing with the slight vibration on the screen. It's still there, to be honest. I think the only way you could overcome that would be to mount it directly onto the handlebars. But then again, if you're on the handlebars, the screen's turning with the bars and not with the setup at the front of your bike. At the moment, if it's set onto the front of the bike, as you turn, that always stays constant. Cancel navigation. Okay, so we've come out of navigation on there. See if we can open Waze via Siri. Maybe not. Open Waze. Well, okay. Let's give us a black screen for Waze there. Yeah, we've got Waze on there. Must have been just looking for a signal. Stop music. We'll try and navigate on Waze through the headset, see if it works. I know directly on my phone it won't do that if I'm just using the phone itself. Navigate home. There you go, getting direction to home using Waze. We're all set, let's go. It wants to take me that way, but I want to go this way, so let's see if it reroutes. Yeah, rerouted round. Yes, it's a really good piece of kit, guys. It just depends whether you want to play music and have mapping on your bike, but I used to use my phone before. It was on the side mount here, and the disadvantage of that, I've only got it there because I've been messing doing things. Normally it's in my pocket or in a side pouch. Yeah, the advantage of having a permanent screen on your bike that you can do everything on is really beneficial. And out of all the screens I've tried, this seems to be the best. The Carpuride 702, like I say in the description of the earlier video, I may leave a description in this to an affiliate link where you can get a big discount if you order it using a code in the link. and you can try one out, guys. But I would recommend it. I mean, if you've got a different bike and you're not using something like the Waze that's got all the bells and whistles on, we've got a built-in camera on the Waze, we've got built-in radar, etc, etc. There are other solutions for other bikes. The one I've got on my Supermeter 650 is a Lamptop 5.5 unit, and that's really, really nice. I really like that one. The good thing about the Lamptop, it came with a front and rear camera that's recording all the time. That gives you somewhat similar options to what we've got on here. The resolution on the Lamptop is far better than the standard camera on the Waze that's built in. Yeah, so it's quite a nice experience on that one. And again, there's a video on that little unit on the Supermeter 650. You want to check that out, scroll back through my videos and find it. That's quite a nice unit. It would fit on this fine. It would go okay. You don't have to wire the cameras up. You could certainly wire the rear camera so that you've got a front and rear one. I've got a review unit coming out soon from another company. Okay, let me stop this navigation, driving me mad now. End navigation. Okay, Siri didn't like that. You're not navigating an Apple map, so I've got to do it on the screen, which I've done. Yeah, I was saying the Lamptop unit is a 5.5 unit, comes with twin cameras, and you could buy that unit and use it on this. It's a small unit. You could have it in the middle of your handlebars here. You could just wire the rear camera if you wanted to, and not have the front camera because we've got one built in on this bike. But yeah, I would recommend having depending what you do, and if you're going to tour a lot and you're going different places, it's ideal to have a Carpuride or the Lamptop unit on your bike. Really beneficial for, you know, going on different routes and having them pre-mapped in. If you use Google Mapping or Apple Mapping, you can download a segment of map, and that will give you the option then to have offline mapping should you lose the signal. That's one of the downsides when you lose the signal on your Carpuride. Often it won't cache forward ahead, and you'll lose your mapping. So if you're going somewhere definitely that's a bit more remote and you want full mapping, download a segment of maps. Anyway guys, that's another quick segment on where I've mounted it, how I've mounted it and how it looks, and a quick catch up on the Carpuride. I've had this Carpuride on this bike for a long time now, and it's been pretty faultless, to be honest. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. So yeah guys, all in all quite a good unit. So I'll sign out guys, catch you in the next one. Take care, peace out.